What are we doing? What is this? What is life? What is this game? Alright. Well, these are going to be my first laps on it, and assuming that we can hit the time that I want to hit, this will be the hot lap as well. We'll see. There's no reason why this shouldn't be a first lap hot lap. It might be second, but we will see. I wish they did the right-hand turning variation of this. If we're just gonna go all crazy, might as well, right? You do kind of want to avoid the bumps. That is one of the things that you want to look out for qualifying. I don't even know if I want to run anything besides the bottom here because it can kind of set up like that. We'll just run 2 laps here and see whichever one's the fastest. So just try to get on the smoothest looking surface as possible. This will be more applicable to the backstretch. All the way to the yellow. Might slide up a little bit, but it's more important just to let your car go where it wants to go. The bumps here kind of dictate a lot. And I want to straighten my wheel out as early as possible. This middle section seems to have the least amount of bumps. I'm going to set up back at the top for entry here. Back on the yellow, turn the wheel a little more to keep it down there, but if it wants to slide up like that, don't really force it. This is where the bumps get kind of crazy. Want to turn down for exit. (195 miles an hour, 96, 97. Jeez, oh pizza. 48.75. That's already pretty much where I want it, but it looks like I might be able to get some more time here. I'm going to try to keep it... I arced it a little bit, trying to keep it down here. Looks like the tires are a little bit gone on this, though, if we're losing marginal amounts of time like that. I do think that this middle section right here might be the best. It just felt like there was less bumps there. Then 3 and 4. Let the car turn a little bit on its own and then turn it in. Yeah, so it should be a first lap hot lap. Just marginal amounts of time being lost here. Looks like I lost about 100th or so on that first lap. Maybe a couple hundredths. See if we can get a better entry here. Try to keep it closer to the yellow, see if that does anything for us. You just hit the wrong bump and you're losing little bits of time, it seems like. That's good, though. Let's try to stay all the way up here and see how much it hurts us. Oh, it doesn't hurt us at all. Okay. Fine. Oh. Lost probably a little bit of time with that. Oh, yeah. Crazy bumps in the middle here. But better. I do like that idea, like straightening that out there. I think that was better than my first lap. Yeah. Okay. So we kind of get it now. That's around where the time's going to be at. I think it's as I'm burning more fuel, I'm going a little bit faster. Maybe the track's cooling down a little bit. Or the tires are heating up. So maybe it is second lap. I don't know why the second lap specifically was slower, but then my third and fourth are faster. Did you notice I haven't stopped yet? I mean, like, are we really gonna... I don't know. I don't have anything super interesting to say about this. Like, I'm just trying to feel it out as we go, and going back into replay I don't think isn't going to do anything for us. So we'll just talk about how the race is going to be here for a little bit. I feel like I want to do that dip down a little bit on the exit of 4, but not too much. Maybe next lap I'll try to avoid it all and see what happens. For the race, you can see how there's not much room here. You're going to be too wide at best. When you're on the bottom, or when you're on the top, know that it's really hard to stay on the bottom in the middle of the corner, just because of how the track is shaped. It's not them, like, it's not really the person below you's fault if they slide up a little bit. It's just hard. And then 3 and 4, you're gonna want to feel like you're cutting down on exit, and you just gotta give room when you're side by side. I think I did one Xfinity race here when it was here, and all I was like doing was just like surviving. Like, and I'm not usually a proponent for just survival, but I mean, if you can get good at qualify up front, it's gonna be really hard for a meaningful amount of people to pass you before the entire field wrecks. Because if you're in the back and the field wrecks, there's literally nowhere to go here. Like, you just can't. So really qualify here. It's gonna be a qualifying simulator, but then you also have to get lucky. So isn't that great? I used a lot less wheel that corner, and it seemed to gain me time. I'm just kind of letting the corner turn for me. Doesn't really matter where I end up. Very like not on the, like I'm just letting the force feedback tell me where I'm going. And it seems like that's actually doing quite well to speed me up. Oh, okay, staying off that dip was really good actually. Huh. Okay, so that might be what you want to do for the hot lap, is light hands on the steering wheel. This is like turning itself. Like, I didn't do that. I'm barely doing this. And you see I'm faster. It doesn't matter where I end up on the track. This isn't a turn down to the yellow simulator. Huh. So yeah, maybe it's because I'm burning fuel. But usually the tires kind of offset that, so that's kind of interesting. But like, look, I'm not even going to touch my wheel here. It's going to do it for me. Like, up until there, I was barely touching the wheel. So just really go light. Let your force feedback do the work here. It seems like that's kind of the key. Interesting. Yeah, this is going to be my best lap. Let's see if down here is better. I don't think it matters. Okay. Whatever. Jump scare. Did you see that coming? My car's stuck. I can't escape out. Okay, there we go. So maybe a little right rear tire wear? Interesting. I don't think it's enough to mean anything though. Yeah, so just I don't know. It's Monza in an ARCA car. What more can I say?